The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 606 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Black Edition of the Tycoon playing cards from Theory11. So, no further ado, take a look and see what we get. As you can see, it is in that matte black finished tuck box there with that gold foiling there, and it is embossed, so you can feel the texture of it. There, on the front, we got that Tycoon logo there, with it says Tycoon there, we got the spade there, with like the statue there, with the woman holding the flag and the shield there, which says Theory11 logo and Theory11 there. Yeah. On one side it says Chamber Magic, luxury playing cards. The other side also says the United States Playing Company. On the bottom here, we've got the Theory11 logo with the barcode, and it says produced and distributed by Theory11, Las Vegas, Nevada. On the back, also sneak peek of that back design and some more embossing and foiling. For the seal, we've got a gold stamp style seal. It says playing cards. Official cards of Chamber Magic. And it says made in the USA. And then on the top here, it says series something of 2016. And on the tuck flap, there's nothing there. The inner tuck flaps has a little Theory11 logo. Take the cards out of the box. On the inside of that tuck box, just that matte black finish, nothing too crazy there. I like to look at the tuck box. Time to take a look at the cards. And as always, we'll start with the back side. So here we have just one of the colors, many colors of Tycoon playing cards that Theory11 has made here. And as you can see, it's in that black and white colorway. You got that clock style design there in the middle with that kind of flowery kind of design there. Pretty nice. There's one of the more iconic decks because there's a couple colorways. And then you got the standard white border. And if you flip it around, same design in both directions. But now for the cards you get with the deck. Yeah. Here we start with the first Joker. It says Joker. Then you got the black and white Joker there. And like the tuxedo. There was the cane. Then you got the colored one, which has the red shirt. There in the yellow pants. Same design, just one's colored, one's black and white. And then we got that design that we saw on the front of the tuck box there, that custom ace of spades there. So you got the spade there, with the woman there, with the flag and the shield, and it says Tycoon. Then you got the two like globes there, and that says the United States Playing Company. And then for the rest of the font, it's pretty standard, nothing like too crazy there. And you got the core cards here, which are slightly custom there, a little bit more vibrant there. Pretty like standard, but slightly custom there. Then you got the diamonds, which are pretty standard as well. Then the core cards once again, that kind of custom design. Then you got the slightly custom colorway with the clubs. And the clubs are just standard as well. And then the core cards once again. And then the heart's pretty standard. Like they might be their like own like font for these cards, but they look pretty standard. And then the last two cards in the deck, you got the little double backer of that back design. And then you got the little Chamber of Magic kind of little ad card here. It's his official card of Chamber of Magic. Steve Cohen, the Millionaire's Magician, and then their website there. But now that we took a look at the cards, there, these are made in the United States from the United States Playing Company. So we'll have some form of air cursor finish, so they will handle fantastic. And these are made for like the Chamber of Magic, so they will handle fantastic for that reason, because it's like magician kind of based. There. But straight out of the box, they got like a pretty nice spring to it. A nice flex. They're not like super stiff, but not like super loose. Nice in between. There. Good for anyone. They fan fantastic. A nice even spread there. Look at that back design there. Black and white. And you got that nice, super nice Pharaoh. You got that nice giant fan. So overall, you're going to have no issues shuffling these. They're super smooth. And they feel fantastic in the hands. The quality is super nice. And they'll be durable over time. And there's, like I said, there's multiple different colorways of the Tycoon, so you don't have to choose the black and white. There's other colors, like there's like a red, there's a blue, I think green, and a white. And then recently they released a brand new one, like the Midas edition, which is gold. So someday you'll see that on the channel. Hmm? So yeah, they handle fantastic up there. And they look pretty nice. They're pretty standard just because they're like kind of magic, more themed, or magicians and stuff. The core cards are slightly custom though. Nothing like too crazy going on, but they're a little different than like the fully standard core cards. There, and then the faces, like I said, are pretty standard. There, so overall, pretty nice design there. Pretty nice. So I guess, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 606 of a daily deck view, and this has been the black edition of the Tycoon playing cards from Theory11, and I'm the Character signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.